Hey, good morning. I'm just waiting on other people to come on here. Just waiting on more people. Yep. Everybody's still iced in. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can. It's nothing. I think it'll be better by tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be better by tomorrow. Yeah, because tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Thomas. I'm sorry. I'm sitting up here looking. I was looking at my mom's doorbell. Uh, okay. Let me get the conversation started. You know what I want right now? I want some good old. I want some cinnamon toast. Oh my god, I want some cinnamon toast so bad. Anyway, I came on it because I saw something on social media where American Airlines is apologizing for the delays. What the fuck are you apologizing for? Does that make sense? Apologizing for what? That's nature. That's nature. That's this is what happens when it sleets and snows. And I listen, American Airlines got enough money, honey. Y'all could be shut down for a whole week and still be fine. If American Airlines, if they made it through 9/11, they can make it through these 3 or 4 days, a whole week of snow. That doesn't even. Why? Child, apologize for what? Just like I said about these businesses, Golden Corral that opened up in my hometown. They're gonna open up. They're gonna open up. Y'all knew 3, 4 days before this shit happened. Put some food in your motherfucking house and sit y'all asses down somewhere. If Golden Corral, Chick-fil-A, all these places, if you've been open all these years and you open every day of the week, you don't get this much ice and snow all the time. So you mean to tell me y'all don't have y'all money stacked up for hard times? And you want to open up the store and take a chance, a risk of your employees getting killed, or that's just stupid, greed, basically greed. Yeah. You don't need to apologize because you can't get nowhere. Good morning, Penny. You can't apologize because you can't get nowhere. It's not. It's not American Airlines' fault. It's just the weather. But you know who complaining and people who think they can get everything their way. Goodbye. But I know one thing: the restaurants will be packed. Ooh, this weekend because ain't nobody been out to eat. They tired of eating their own food. Shit. The restaurant's gonna be so packed, and then everybody gonna be complaining. You just can't. We have this thing. I'm in a group here where I live at. I'm in a group about rants and raves about restaurants here. Good morning. About the restaurants and different things. And if you go and they say, "Oh, I went to Golden Corral," well, I don't really like Golden Corral, but oh, when I went to so and so, we have a place here called Tap House. It's like a steak place, and I like going there. To eat. Oh yeah, I remember the other day when I had the chicken fried steak. It's really good. It was cheap too. Everything was under $20. The tea, the salad. Oh shit, I want to go back there today. It was so good. But I don't know if I don't know what's up and moving around. It look like the sun is coming out. Anyway, so when you go in there and you make a comment, when you make a comment about a restaurant, here they come. Here the folks come. So I just turn my comments off. I'm like, girl, oh, I had a great time at this place and the food was great. Here they come. Well, when I went there, it wasn't good. And when I went there, and they I say, I didn't ask you about. Oh, that's my son. He just say he at work. Let me ask him something. Rosebud, Rosebud. So that was my son. He said he went to work. I just asked him, was a Rosebud? Let me see what he gonna say. He in Dallas, Grand Prairie, Arlington area. Let me see what he gonna say. But I know people gonna voice their opinion, but I learned to just turn my comments off when I do the when I talk about a restaurant. Let me read my best friend. Hold on. I read his ass in a minute. I'm gonna read his ass in a minute. My best friend Craig, the one that live in Dallas, he was like, I said, did you go back to work yesterday? He's like, yeah, he drive bus. And I'm thinking, okay, that's stupid too. Well, I guess they do fix the streets where you can drive those buses. And he says, he goes, you got five, six, seven Facebook pages. You didn't see I go back to work. I said, I don't follow you like that, like you don't follow me. Then he says, well, I have one Facebook. I have five, six Facebooks because I was a club promoter. And if I get rid of one, what's going to happen? That fucking bitch PT blocked me. That bitch blocked me. That's the first thing they're going to say. Am I right or wrong? So I'm not going to remove them. I'm going to keep every last one of them because I was a club promoter. And I have different people on different Facebook pages. I'm not getting rid of my Facebook pages. I'm gonna keep them till Facebook shut them down. I'm gonna keep every last one of them. I read his ass. I read his ass when I finish talking to y'all because I can't say nothing now because I can't reply now because it'll cut y'all off. I read his ass. Yeah, one Facebook sounds even to me. No, girl, I was a club promoter and I'm not getting rid of my Facebooks. Mm-mm. Because if you have a Facebook page and you delete it, there's a lot of people on that Facebook page that are not on my other Facebook pages. And the first thing I said, well, PT, I tried to send you a message and you either block me or I can't see your page. I'm not getting. I work too hard for it. Some of the pages got 6, 7, 8,000 people following me on. I'm not getting rid of them. The only way I get rid of it is Facebook knock me out. I'm keeping every last one of them. Again, I told my best friend, I don't follow you like that. Do you watch my YouTube channel? Nope. But then I don't watch you like that. Because I got my best friend, he tell everything on Facebook. Everything. He put all his business on Facebook. I mean, I know I tell all my business on YouTube, but that's what I do. But I get paid for it. He don't. Oh, it's the winter's coming, and I got $200 saved up, and I got blankets, and I got food, and I got this, and I got these cleats. So if I need to go outside and check my mail, oh, I got this hat, and I got these batteries. And some people just say too. So if you ain't getting paid on social media to tell your business, shut the fuck up. Talk too damn much. Tell every goddamn thing. And my best friend, oh my God, he's special. He's special. He is special. Tell everything. He lived by himself, and So you gonna tell everybody you got $200 saved up? Hmm. Okay. You might well set up your account to get paid for talking shit on Facebook. Hmm. Now again, I tell things on YouTube, but I'm getting paid for it. They're not getting paid for it. They just put their business out there. But y'all know me, I only tell so many things. When it's my personal stuff, I say a lot of stuff, but I know what to say, what not to say. I ain't gonna tell nobody somebody laying next to me. You all right, babe? I'm just joking. Yeah, but some people, I mean, I got a friend, everything he eat, he put on Facebook, and you're not getting paid for it. It's okay if you're going to get paid for it, but if you're going to put, and again, it's their Facebooks, they can do what they want to. But I get paid to put my food on there and talk about things and stuff like that. They're not getting paid for it, and I keep telling them, y'all know y'all can get paid on social media for telling all your business, but they don't. They just put it out there. I know one thing, them rib shows sound good. That place I went to the last time I was in Austin, I mean Dallas. Oh shit, that rib sound good about right now. And I don't usually do red meat, but or any type of meat. I've kind of gotten away from meat. I went to Popeyes the other night, but I had to tell y'all, oops, because every once in a while I gotta have me a good old fried piece of chicken, a good old fried piece of chicken. I can't stand churches. Churches used to be really good, but it's nasty. And the Golden Chick, I went there about last year with the Golden Chick and shit the whole all the way home almost. I don't know what they did with that grease, but baby, Golden Chick. And I wanted to go there because I kept hearing that song. I kept hearing the song Golden Chick. I was like, oh, I said I want some Golden Chick. No, ma'am, honey. This Golden Chick wore me out. That's why I need to go. I need to go to Goodwill. I need to go to Goodwill. See what I can find. I like KFC if it's the fried. No, I like the original. I like the original KFC. Yeah, I like. I think everything used to be good. Even men used to be good back in the day. Ladies, we got a golden chick and it's not good. I know. Okay, so I guess it ain't me. Well, I guess it ain't me. You know what I miss, y'all? I miss super salads. Do y'all remember super salads? Oh my God. I like Jason's. Oh, but they say that salato is really good. I went there one time and I liked it. Salato. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, but they're good. To me, salato is like an upscale of Jason's Deli. It's like an upscale salad place. Yeah. There was this queen. There was this gay guy. Yeah, you heard of Salato? Yeah. My son, he likes Salato too. He likes going. My son loves salads. I love salads too. Y'all almost start crying the other morning. My son texts me. Y'all know my son, he got his own YouTube channel. He comes up on my live sometime. He's like, Pops, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, light lettuce. Yeah. He's like, son, I don't know what I'm going to. Good morning. I don't know what I'm going to do, son. Pops, my YouTube channel's not growing. I say, son, you just got to keep pushing. And y'all know his daddy and my dad, his real father, and I are the same age. Ain't that crazy? But they look up to me as their father. Uh-oh, Plies. He just left a message on TikTok. Not TikTok, Plies on Twitter said The black woman was right about everything. He talking about Kamala Harris. You know what? I like salads. I like salad dressings from like are very nice. I like those salad dressings when they make them at the restaurants. I don't really care for the ones in, I don't really care for the ones in the bottles and stuff unless they're like the really expensive ones. But you can tell a salad dressing that's homemade. You can definitely tell. Like I like to go to Papa's Burgers and Papacitas and Papados in Houston and Dallas, and their salad dressing is off the chain. We have a salad station. I never heard of that. What city and state is that? And you know another place I like, and bitch, oh Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Okay, baby, you're talking about some history down there, baby. Mississippi got some history. I had some pig ears one time in I had some pig ears in Jackson, Mississippi one time. Oh, really? Salad Station? Oh, okay. I never heard of them, y'all. I had to look them up. Salad Station. I was getting ready to say something about this queen. Oh, it was a gay guy. He's on TikTok, and he was first of all this how he talking. If you come to Dallas, but if you come to Houston, and you looking for a relationship, child, you don't want. And I girl, and I don't, and I no. He just smacking and just talking like a little girl, and just and ain't nobody looking at that. Everybody trying to fuck each other. No. Girl, that's why you're not in a relationship. Girl, shut the fuck up. Stop looking for love. First of all, you're too young to be on social media talking about everybody fucking each other. That's what they do. They've been doing that forever before you was born. And there are people in relationships in Houston because my I have another gay son that I don't ever talk about. His name is Dre. He's in a great relationship with his lover, and they have a home and everything in Houston. Everybody, you looking in the wrong places. You probably going to the club. Yeah, when you go to the club, you go out on a date and you see somebody you think you ain't never been with them. They find out that they was together. Well, it happens in the straight community too. Everybody fucking each other, you know. But I just think when you open your mouth and be yapping and talking like that, I wish I could find his. I can't pull him up on here because I'm using this phone and this is the phone I got my TikTok on. I wish you could hear him. No one's gonna talk to you when you on there yapping like a little girl, you know. And he wasn't really the best, handsomest guy in the world. You know that don't make no, that don't help at all either. But you just yapping and you putting everybody else down about relationships. Just shut the fuck up and be you, and somebody will come your way. Some of the people that you didn't think would be in a relationship is in a relationship. I used to have a crush on this guy years ago, and I didn't understand why he didn't want me. I wasn't big enough. I had to be at least 200, 300 pounds. That's all he dated, anybody over 300. Yep. And he was small and slim and attractive. He liked big boys. What they call the BBWs. Everybody have their own taste, you know. You like what you like, yeah. But you on social media talking crazy and stuff. Child, people see that. They looking at you. Well, girl, I don't want you because you talk too damn much. But you know, there are some men that are attracted to some Keishas. Fuck these hoes. These hoes don't know me. This bitch thinks she's thing, and then they be doing their fingers like this with their nails and stuff. So, some men attracted to that. Some men like ghetto girls, and some men like classic women, and You know, you have different types. So there's somebody for somebody. Everybody out there. Everybody has a match. You just gotta wait your turn. Yeah, you just gotta wait your turn. So, guys, I wanted to share this with y'all last night when I was on my live last night. Um, Cynthia, she came up and she told me her brother's. I want she said, did she say her brother's wife? I forgot how she said it, but it wasn't his brother's wife. It was her brother's daughter. So anyway, she was in her 40s and she died. She had a bad cough. Cynthia, if she come back on the live, she'll tell y'all. We actually talked to her on the phone last night, and she left behind a 14-year-old daughter. It was a bad cough that she had, and they kept telling her to get it checked, and she kept using the pump, and she ended up going to the doc. She ended up going to the hospital, and she died from a bad cough. It could have been COVID. See, I tell people all the time, bitch, if I start coughing and I can't stop, I'm going to the hospital. If I'm coughing and your body know when your body's not right. Your body know when something's not right. You know what I mean? We talked on the phone last night. Miss Cynthia talked for about an hour. hmm We talked about an hour. Angela, Penny, Cynthia got my number. Who else got my number? Magnum got my number. Quite a few people on here got my home number. But you just never know how you gonna leave here. You just gotta be prepared, child. There are three people that I have in place for my funeral to preach. And my son that live in Atlanta, I talked to him yesterday. And then after him is my son in Atlanta, Malik. And then there's a guy. Matter of fact, I got his picture in my phone. I was talking to him yesterday because I was looking for him because he just came up and he would say, PT, I was just thinking about you. And I said, yeah, I was thinking about you too. I said, I was talking funeral arrangements for somebody. This him right here. That's him. He's a minister. He knows me very well. He knows everything about me. And he preached my best friend, one of my good friends' funeral. He died. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I get it. I understand. Yeah. But and he was like, yeah, I was just thinking about you, PT. He said, you ain't going nowhere, so child. You say that you don't know when you're gonna leave here. But anyway, him, it's my son Malik, him, and then the guy Jeremy, the one I showed y'all the other day when I was at the funeral, and I said, y'all, this the guy, one of the person who gonna preach my funeral. Well, he'll be the last one on the list, okay? But my son Malik is first, and then Kirk, because Kirk lives in Fort Worth. He has his own church in Fort Worth. But I don't want anybody preaching over me. I don't want everybody preaching over me, and I don't even want. I don't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And I don't really. And I want my church to be like. I want my funeral to be like a musical. I want it to be a celebration. And Johnny is not to be. And I love Johnny. He is my friend, but he has nothing to do with my funeral because he don't like the. He don't like the. Johnny is old Methodist. He like the old Methodist way. I'm a sanctified Baptist, and I like to have church, and he don't like to have church. He's like so I got on him this past week at the funeral because the preacher was preaching, and you know how you go, the musician go behind the preacher, dun 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 dun, and Johnny was just sitting on the organ, sitting over there. About I said, Johnny, get up and start. You know, we trying to uplift the family. You know, like the family didn't want anything slow; they wanted all upbeat songs. So I said, Johnny, when the preacher started preaching, I said, go over there and back him up. He just looking. He just sitting there looking. So Jeremy, the guy who I say who would preach my funeral, he came from way from the back and started playing the organ. When you sitting right there and you didn't play the organ to back the preacher up. Y'all know that's how they do it in the Baptist church. And the church needed the family when the family is going through, they need to be uplifted and the church need to be crunk and get them, help them sell. It's a celebration. And he just sit there. And Jeremy had to come all the way from the back. Johnny doesn't get into. He don't like all that. He don't. His dad was a Methodist preacher. He started playing for our church because his cousin, the lady of the first lady of my original pastor, they was cousins. That's how he started playing for the church. I was already at that church before Johnny got there. When I was a teenager, I grew up in that church. He came years later, and we had church. My son just said the rose wasn't bad. Okay. He just texted me, said the rose wasn't bad. And okay, my son said, I didn't slide at all, but I was taking my time. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm sure by this afternoon, maybe the rose will be a lot better. hmm Mm. But yeah, I can't stand a dead service. Ugh, I hate a dead service. Yeah. Well, next week on the 6th or the 8th will be my 1 year anniversary of me being in the hospital. I don't know why I thought it was in January, but it was in February, around the 8th or the 9th. I think it was the 6th. It's on that piece of paper. Well, actually, I had got sick a couple of days before that. So if that was around the 6th or the 8th, so I must have went into the hospital around the 1st of February or something like that because I was in the hospital for a week. Yeah. Ugh. So it's almost time. Well, unfortunately, I had to block somebody last night. Somebody who'd been following me a long time, longer than all of y'all. You know, and this person did something, and I'm not gonna say what they did, but I didn't forget, and it didn't have anything to do with money, but it's what they did and how they did it. They okay, y'all know how good morning. Y'all know how I be doing shows. Sometimes I do drag shows on here and people send money and stuff. Okay. Well, this person requested a song or two and they wanted okay, yeah. I'm gonna send some money. You don't have to, baby. I didn't just if you do, you do fine. But when you request something and you specifically requested it and you said, I'm gonna send something, you don't ever send it, it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. But then when you come on the live and you start criticizing other people, taunting other people, criticizing other people, telling me, PT, you need to do other songs. You need to perk it up. You're doing all these slow songs. Well, girl, what happened to the cash app you said you was gonna send 2 weeks ago? You never sent it. I ain't forgot what you said. I didn't forget what you said. And again, I don't really care if you don't send it or not, but don't come on my live telling me what I need to do when you forgot you didn't do what you were supposed to do. And then you criticizing other people. Or you telling me how to run my show. It don't work like that. We're not going to do that. So they came on my live last night. Bitch, I was looking cute last night. Everybody know y'all know I was looking cute last night having my big hair. They came on the live and said something really ugly. They said, "Why you look bad? You look horrible, like you was in a fight." Okay, that might be funny to some of y'all. It could have been funny, but I don't expect to hear anything like that from somebody who follows me. I've been following me a long time. I don't expect to hear that from. A troll, yes. But somebody who, and again, remember this person, they've been nicking and picking at me for a long time. And last night was the last straw, and I just deleted them from my. And they've been following me longer than any of y'all on here. I can tell you, it's not about the money. It is not about the money. I told y'all I had to block that lady. That lady who sent me that $1,200, I had to block her, and because she was sending me money, um, way before she sent that 1,200. You could have stayed warm and watched me at the same time. You don't go outside to watch the show, do you? But I just had to remove her from my life, and I blocked her from my Instagram page too. That was last night was the last straw. I was done. If that had been a troll, I would have been like, girl, fuck you. I look better than your mama. Just something like that. But from somebody that follows me, been knowing me a long time, why would you say something like that on my live? There's a couple of other people. There's a couple of other people that's on the chopping block too, and they moderators, and they day is coming. It's coming. They gonna slip up one day, and you out of here. Mm, mm. And I'm sure they don't care. I'm sure their life will go on. I'm sure their life will go on. I was watching The View yesterday. I always go back at night and watch it because it has no commercials. And they was playing the music. This vision of you. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And I looked up. They was coming out. I said, bitch, wasn't nobody in the audience? Wasn't nobody in the audience. But they did the show anyway. There probably won't be nobody in the audience today either. You know. You know, uh, I was going to say something about The View. I can't remember. Yeah, but with nobody in the audience. But, life moves on. But anyway, I came over here. For those who didn't hear me, I said I don't understand why these airlines are apologizing for not being able to go anywhere. That's not their fault. It's just the weather. You don't need to apologize. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. I'm in Texas. Yes, the weather is still bad. I don't know. I don't want nothing in my apartment. I'm hoping that I can get out and go somewhere because I'm so ready to get out this house. Let me put on my Let me put on my robe. Hold on, y'all. Let me go see what the weather looks like. Hold on. I gotta put on my robe though. Hold on. Put on my robe. Where's my Wendy Williams robe? I'm pulling it out this closet. It's freezing in this closet. Oh my God. Ooh, baby, when I tell you it's freezing in this closet, let me close this closet door. Hold on. Oh God, it's freezing in that closet. I gotta pay my light bill today. Put on my robe. I'm so silly early in the morning. Let me go ahead and see what it looks like. It's gonna probably clear up a little bit today. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Ooh. You know, I gotta take my trash. I got trash piled up from, from being in the house all this time. It's not gonna get no better, y'all, because the sun ain't out. Unless the sun just ain't out yet, it's not gonna get no better. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. It's not gonna get better unless the sun just ain't came out yet. Nope. It's not gonna get better. Look, cause if the sun was out, then it might, but the sun ain't came out. I ain't too far from Dallas. I'm not too far from Dallas. For those who say Texas don't get no snow, okay, there you go. There you go. Texas do get snow, baby. Y'all, I don't feel like cooking nothing. I'm hungry. Damn, I guess I eat on an apple. I don't feel like cooking nothing. I just don't. Guess I just I eat on the apple chai. Eat an apple and then I cook me something later. I eat on this apple, drink me some water, and watch a little TV, and then I'll cook me something later. I just don't feel like cooking. It's still early. Maybe that's why the sun came out. It's still early. So y'all saw it for yourself. That snow is still out there, baby. Y'all seen it for yourself. This is my windy road. What do we know about Michigan? We know. Okay, let me say what's closed today. Everything closed today. A lot of stuff closed today. A lot of stuff closed today. YouTube is so YouTube is so sensitive. The other day, y'all, I was watching. No, I think it's ice. It's still ice on the ground. I just showed it. Did you see it? Was you on here, Sassy? It's ice on the ground. I need me a good old chicken fried steak, bitch. Ooh. we not used to it. They used to it in Amarillo, Texas, which is about 6 hours from me. You can tell they're not from New Orleans. So look, they talking about Mardi Gras. Child, people from New Orleans. You know what? Somebody told me. They say people from New Orleans know you ain't from New Orleans when you run around with a bunch of beads on your neck. Child, I don't need to do no Uber. The bus is running today. I'm gonna get on the bus later on and go get me something to eat. Probably, if I do catch an Uber, it's gonna be later on it's gonna clear up. It'll clear up. Y'all, just what we got in Texas. We got Whataburger. I don't go there, but we got it. Whataburger. They all right. When I was younger, I liked them, but I don't like them now. I don't like all that. All that processed food. Oh boy. Baby, when I tell you, hold on, y'all. Let me put on my t-shirt. I hate covering up like I got breasts. No damn well I ain't got no breasts. But kids be watching my show, so I need to put on my clothes. Yeah, I gotta watch what I do on social media because there are a lot of underage kids that be watching social media, so I want to make sure I have my clothes on. Who look young on what picture? I'll be in Atlanta next month. Where they located? Let me Google it. Let me screenshot it so I remember it. Like one time I was green shirt. You got to remind me. Maybe I forget what you're talking about. But one time I was. Oh, oh, the profile picture. Okay. Um, I remember one time I was when I lived in Houston, and I, used to play for my church, and I was coming from church, and I was on the internet, and somebody said, "Hi, PT," or "Hi, Asher." Somebody said, "Hey, PT." I said, "Hey, who is this? Junior?" Junior? I don't know no Junior. Junior from the church. The drummer? I instantly blocked him. Guess how old he was? 10. How the fuck he found me? I don't know. I blocked him as soon as he said who he was. And why did he call me PT? Well, I guess because I call myself PT. Uh-huh. The blonde hair fits you, but the black hair makes you. Well, everybody say different. My mom say the blonde hair makes me look younger. And it's not really blonde yet. It's starting to go back black now. But my mama say the blonde hair makes me look younger. Some people say the blonde hair makes me look younger. I just go back and forth. The only thing about the black hair is it gets all over everything. Like it gets over everything. So that's why I try to stay away from it because it gets all, yeah, it gets on your counters. Mm. Yeah, my mom, she likes the blonde. Yeah, she likes the blonde. I like the dark hair too, but it's just when you, I don't use Ben Nye, but if you use, now they do have some stuff at Sally's, just like the bleach, where you can bleach your hair in a dark color. But then when you bleach it, the black stuff be right here. It just, yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah. All right now. I got to tell y'all, I'm waiting on the view to come on. It'll be on in a minute, so we got a while. But I got to tell y'all story time. It's a true story. Me and my friend, we heard this our friend died. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I know, but give me a second. Let me tell this story time. I'm gonna tell you what I'm using because I used to use. Well, I used 30, but I used to use another stuff, but I don't use it anymore. I use something else now. It's called charcoal, and it gets it really, really white. Hold on. And so me and my friend, we went to go. My son, he dead now. Bless his heart. He got on drugs and ran across the freeway and got killed. So anyway, we went to this. We went to what we thought was a funeral. A friend of ours. We got dressed and put on our clothes. We go to the funeral. We sitting up there. They start talking about this person, right? Good morning. They start talking about the person who we thought was, you know, in the casket. So they started saying some shit like we didn't know. Like, what? They was a what? They did what? They done what? They did what? What the what? Child, it was time to get up and view the body. Because see, in the club business, you don't really know people by their names. You just some people you do, some you don't. You just know them. Like when I die, y'all don't know my real name. Eugene is my middle name, but I use my dad's last name for social media. But and then my legal name, you can't even pronounce it. Some people know it, some don't. But it's too long and it's too. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I wish I could change it, but my aunt named me, and may she rest in peace. So she probably turn over in my grave if I changed my name. Anyway, so child, we get up to view the body, and Lord, it wasn't even the person who we thought it was. So we had to ease our way out the funeral. Child, we had to ease our way out the funeral. laughing. So it was so fucking funny. I was like, how the hell did we end up at this film? I don't know. I don't. I wish my son was still living because I totally remember who the guy was who he was looking for. That's crazy. And then he ended up dying. His name was Richard. He was the prettiest little boy. Oh my God, he was so gorgeous. Richard was like, when I first met Richard, he might have been 18, 19. I had to have been in my 30s. He'd come up in the club, and I just made him my little son. You gonna be my son. And he just got with the wrong people, got on them drugs, and them drugs took him out. I'm like a real parent. I be trying to tell my kids, y'all can't be doing these drugs. You see, I made it this far. I don't do drugs. Y'all don't have to do drugs. But some of them, they just you could raise your child, but they have to make their own decisions in life. And once they make them, they got to deal with the decisions that they made. hmm I lost, let me make sure I got it right, two or three sons that died, moved to Atlanta, and got on drugs. Mm. But no, one came back, but I ain't heard from him. He's on social media. I don't know what they did to him in Atlanta, but baby, he don't be on social media. He's on social media, but his birthday just passed. I say happy birthday, son. He didn't respond, so I don't know what happened to him. Oh, I wish it was, but I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I don't know what happened to him. He just got on them drugs, and I specifically sat there and told him before he moved to Atlanta. I said, "Baby, son, whatever you do, don't get caught up in the hype. You know, I try to let my life be an example to my kids. My sons, mostly sons. I have mostly sons. I have one trans daughter, but she got murdered, and she wasn't even trans, child. She was just a dude that looked like a girl, sound like a girl, looked like a girl. He didn't have no breasts. He didn't have no silicone in his face. He just looked like a girl and sound like a girl. And wasn't even planning on getting no silicone or nothing. I used to tell him, you got to make sure you tell these guys that you're a girl. I mean, a guy. And he got unalived in Dallas. Jason, to be because I don't be on Bigo. That thing is trash. I wouldn't even know how to get on Bigo. They do too much on that. You talking about Jason Lee? I love Jason Lee. If that's what you're talking about. I like Jason Lee. Yeah. If you're talking about Jason Lee, yeah, I like Jason Lee. Yeah, with his messy ass. But I like him. I like Jason Lee. Are you referring to Jason Lee? Are you talking about? Yeah, I know who Jason Lee is. Everybody knows Jason Lee. I love Jason Lee with his crazy ass, messy ass. He be telling the truth though. Yeah, I don't get on Big O. It's too messy. They be showing up at your house and shit. The homosexuals be doing too much on there. Too much. Mm, Anna Navarro, and I would say Whoopi and I love Joy. Of course, I love Joy. So I would say Whoopi and Joy. I like Anna Navarro too. I like them all. I like them all. Yeah. See, y'all be thinking that y'all be thinking that I don't be on top of my shit. What did I talk about on my show last night? And what are they talking about right now? Was this not my number one story yesterday about Kanye West? Was I not talking about that? Was I not talking about Kanye West last night on my show? I be on top of my shit now. I stay on top of my news. Oh, ain't nobody gonna be no witness that I was talking about that last night? Yep, I did. I sure did. Okay, who is this? Somebody sent me a message. Oh, that's T-Mobile. I don't know. There's so many of them. They all good. Color purple, probably. Yeah. Probably color purple. Girl, y'all need to quit. Let me give y'all a warning. Do not use what they call this here, consumer cellular network. They say that is the worst. They say that is the worst phone company in the world. The worst. But you got to be 50 and over to get to use it. I think 50 and over. But again, I don't think it matters. Well, I think you got to be 50 and over. Yeah. Consumer seller. Y'all better stay away from this shit. Ooh, come on so I can watch the show. It's 9:20. Shit. Mm, 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 mm. That apple didn't do nothing but tease me. Now I want something else to eat. I just don't feel like cooking. Oh my God. Why can't there be a place next to me where I can just walk next door and get some breakfast? I don't feel like cooking. Hey, Angela, Penny, did y'all see the lady that I was telling y'all about? She was like my number one moderator. Had been following me a long time. She passed away. I put a picture in the post. I posted her picture. That was TT. That's the lady I was always talking about. I posted her whole obituary on my thing. She's still a moderator, even though she's deceased. I never took her off as a moderator yet. Yeah, that was my friend TT. When I first met her, I said, what is your name? She said, Cheryl Gomillion. Cheryl Go what? Cheryl Gomillion. That was her real name. I said, wow. I said, are you a millionaire? She said, no, PT, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm going to send you $300. I said, I didn't ask you for no money. She sent it through PayPal. Then when I found out her situation, I said, don't you ever? I said, you want to continue being my friend? Yeah, PT, why would you say that? I said, so you mean to tell me you're disabled? You sent me some money? No, I didn't send it back because I had already spent it. Because I didn't know. We had talked for a while. But before she started telling me her story, I said, TT, don't you ever send me no more money. Well, PT, I don't, I swear. And I meant that. I told her, if you send me more money, I'm going to block you from my YouTube channel. I don't need anything from you. And then we became really close, and I remember her telling me that I get so teary eyed every time I talk about her. I really miss her so much. I really miss her. Um, and I was in the process of going to South Carolina to try to help her get an apartment somewhere because she was telling me that she was oh, I got roaches and my family not helping me. She had two kids. She had a boy and a girl, and I remember um, sending. I told her I was going to send her school supplies for the kids. I'm gonna remove you from my live until tomorrow because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Now, am I right or wrong, y'all? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm sitting up here trying to tell a story, and you're just talking over me. Good morning. Damn, I couldn't even get into my. I couldn't even get into what I was saying because she kept asking me questions. I'm sitting up here crying. I'm trying to tell a story and just throw me off. So much for me telling my story about, yeah, right. Right. I was trying to talk about it. She kept talking about other stuff that I didn't even. I'm trying to move. I'm crying, first of all. And I'm feeling some type of way. And you're talking about Whoopi fucking Goldberg. I done lost the spirit now. I don't even want to talk about it now. Because that just completely threw me off. Y'all have to pay attention to people that be on YouTube, especially if they're emotional and they're talking about something that means a lot to them. Don't just come in there and just start. Now, a troll is different. But if you're sitting there and you're listening to me and I'm talking, you can't just pop up and say, to start talking. Especially if I'm sitting up there and fucking tea about to cry and you asking me about Whoopi Goldberg. I was talking about TT. And the lady was, she was nice in the beginning. She was talking about how she liked my show and everything. I said, oh, thank you. She asked me which one of the people from The View do I like. And I said, I like them all, but I like Whoopi and I like Anna and I like Joy, and then that was it. And then she started asking me other questions. Somehow I started talking about TT. I was asking everybody, did y'all see the picture? I think I asked you, Angela, but you wasn't on here. I didn't know you wasn't on here. I said, Angela, did you see TT? And I think Penny said yes, she saw her. Some other people saw her. And then she kept asking questions about Whoopi, and I'm trying to avoid what she asking me because I'm starting to get emotional. Because every time I think about TT, I get emotional because she was like one of my favorite moderators. And she steady, and then she asked in the middle of me almost crying. She said, "When's their last vacation you've been on?" And I was done. And I didn't block her. I just removed her from the live because you're not being sensitive. You're just on here running your mouth and you're not paying attention to what I'm doing. It'd be just like the teacher's teaching the classroom and she's talking about, uh, she's doing mathematics and you just jump up and start talking about American history. Yeah, but I lost that because she broke the spirit I was in. I was channeling, TT. I was talking about TT, but she broke all that up, child. So well, anyway, I just put on timeout. I didn't block her. So If she come back, she do. She don't. I don't care. I don't care, y'all. I don't care. And there were some people who want to hear the rest of the story. Well, I ain't telling it now because it's not the same. She just broke that whole thing up. Yeah. Anyway, maybe some other time I'll tell it. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn on my fake fireplace, okay? I could show you some good old lemonade right now. Mmm, some good old lemonade sound good right now. I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to go somewhere today, y'all, cause I'm gonna try to go somewhere today. And I'll tell you, I'm hungry. I'm tired of eating my food. I'll put it on there that make it look like it's real. Well, Jeannie, if I only I have to be like in that environment. Like, it has to be something that just come up off the top of my mouth. You know, don't get blocked, Angela. Don't you get blocked? Talking about you got a real fireplace. I got a real one too. See? Oh. No, I'm hoping to be moving, but I got a message from my old apartment complex that has fireplace. They said they had a one bedroom coming up, so I'm gonna hit them up when the weather get better and see if they still have it. Because these apartments go so fast here because of the AI thing they got here. So I was about to get my teeth redone, y'all, and I want to really smile for y'all because I don't smile like I used to because I don't have all my teeth. I've always been a big. I've always smiled since I was a little boy. Yeah, she cute. I mean, she give the illusion, child. She warm and stuff, and she blow out the heat and stuff. But it ain't like it's not like a real fireplace. Yeah, it's not like a real fireplace. Child. Oh, okay. They celebrate Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras doesn't kick off until Mardi Gras don't kick off until oh, okay, March the 15th is the last day. See, if I had a big YouTube channel, I could be like, hey y'all, I want to go to Mardi Gras, and they'd be like, okay, BJ, we'll get you there. Everybody pay for my flight. Well, I fly free. My rooms be cheap, but you know what? My rooms, Marriott discount rooms, would be cheap compared to going there and trying to get a room. But I would love to go there and cover Mardi Gras and go live and stuff. Sponsored by YouTube, PT's YouTube channel. But them rooms are high as hell. But I get a discounted room with my Marriott discount. Say if the room is probably 1,000, I probably can get it for like 200 or 300. Yeah, yeah. And the closer you get to Mardi Gras, it's gonna be I think it's the 7th through the 15th. The 15th might be the last day of March. You go on, yeah. And the closer I get to Mardi Gras, the rooms will start going down. Like if I go to Mardi Gras, it would be that Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I wouldn't do a Saturday. The rooms would be too high. I will look for the rooms right now, but I'm on my phone, so I can't look. I have to get my other phone. I don't feel like getting up, going and getting my other phone. Okay, what time is it, y'all? Do y'all watch The View? Am I the only one to watch The View? Do y'all watch it? I watch the beginning of The View. Then after they finish talking politics, I don't watch it no more. Depends on who they got on there. Yeah, I wonder why they never had Lunel on The View. She's a comedian, just like Whoopi and all the rest of them. I don't wonder why she's never been on The View. They need to have Lunell on The View. Yeah. Yeah, View veteran. Okay. Damn. I guess Rosie O'Donnell got my message when Trump took over and she was like, "I'm leaving the United States." No, ma'am, girl. You ain't gonna have us fighting and you fight the fight and you come back when everything is right. Yeah, I don't like that either. Yeah, I just like the good part. Good morning. I just like the good part. You know, the beginning of it. Yeah. Unless they have Obama or somebody interested on there, then I'll watch it. Yeah. Oh Lord, who's this texting me? I don't even feel like looking to see who it is because I'll lose y'all if I check it. I usually don't use this phone to go live, but I'm using it because didn't think nobody would be hitting me up this time of morning. I can't stand the views deal parties because I don't be having the money to buy nothing on there. View your deal. No, bitch, send it to me. Mm-mm. No. Well, I'll be in Atlanta next month. I was supposed to be going this month, but I'm going next month because I got to take care of some business. I got to take care of some business. Let me see the weather. Let me see. Don't look like I don't know. The sun should have been out by now. Mm-mm. I don't think the sun is coming out today, y'all. Okay, there go my mom's doorbell going off. Somebody going to work or something, walking in front of my mama's door. Yeah, I don't think the sun's coming out. If the sun don't come out today, that ain't gonna be good. That's not gonna be good at all. We got about 10 minutes left for the view. Girl, y'all don't have a 6,000 followers and y'all on TV? Mm. Yeah, I know. It's just that's what I got to go buy today, but I don't think the weather's gonna allow me to. See that microphone he got? That's what I need. I need another microphone. It makes the show. It makes the show better. It makes it like when I use my computer and it sounds so much crispier and clear. You have a good day too. Let me remind you guys that I am still doing the comedy show. I do apologize, the tickets haven't gone on sale yet, but we're still doing the comedy show, and we also are doing the cruise. I wasn't gonna do the cruise, but I think this is gonna be one of the best cruises I've ever did this year. It's only gonna be 5 days. I gotta go get my charger. My phone's, and I didn't even use it. Oh, I'm live. That's why it's going dead. It's gonna be 5 days leaving out of Galveston, Belize, and Cozumel. That's it. Hmm. Well, what's your name? Trevor. Well, here's the problem with that, Trevor. Trey, I'm gonna call you T. So first of all, where you from? You are a male. You're not a female, because I know most males that come in here. I know them, and I don't know you. So where you from, and how long you been watching me? And thank you for your comment. Okay, so let me explain to you about that beautiful background that you saw. I was using this app called StreamYard. Okay, StreamYard is cute. Oh, okay, Canada. StreamYard is cute. It looks nice, but it does not bring views to my live because it's a third app. YouTube suppresses the views, and you don't get as many views as you do as if you were using the phone like I'm using now. But it's cute, and she's also $80 a month. I wish YouTube would step it up and allow you to bring people on your live on the phone like TikTok. I don't know why they don't do that. That don't even make no sense. Maybe they're in the process of changing it. I don't know. But yeah, it's a cute. I like it. You're absolutely right. It is. It's really really. Um. Do I want to make this? I'm gonna make me some grits. Let me make me some grits, bitch. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make me some grits. Give me a second, y'all. I want to make some eggs, but I just don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cooking. Yes, yeah. Well, it's because it's a second party. It goes through a third party. It goes through a third party. That's the reason why YouTube suppresses that. Yeah, because YouTube don't make no money off of it. So yeah. But it's good to have, like, if I want to interview somebody or something like that. I think if I had a big I think I think if I had a big platform like Tiz Madison or Jason Lee or somebody like that, I don't think it would matter because they have a lot of followers. But yeah, it's you don't get a lot of views, yeah, and I gotta have views if I'm gonna do YouTube. And when I use this phone, like a phone, I usually get about, when I hang up the live, over 3, 4, 5,000 views. It just depends on what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I agree with you. Yes, it looks very nice. It does. I love it. I love it. I can use it just because, just if I just want to come on there and if I want to do like pre-recorded stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna make me some grits, child. Before the view come on. But yeah, it's called StreamYard. It's good for like like if I want to do a pre-recorded show and I want to have a guest on or something like that. Oh, it's perfect for that. Well, that's $80 a month. I'd have to have a lot of interviewing a lot of people for $80 a month. It's not worth it. Now they might have other platforms like that, but again, it's still gonna be suppressed by YouTube. They're still gonna suppress it. Yeah. Oh, I'm just having some. I'm just having some. I'm making some coffee too. I'm just having some grits. That's all. Because I don't feel like cooking a full breakfast. I'm just too lazy. Make me some coffee. I gotta buy me a new Keurig because this Keurig I got, it doesn't fill up all the way, so it's time for a new one. Yeah, it's time for a new one. What I do my grits? Okay, I'm missing my grits. What the hell did I do with them? Here we go. So let me show you what I'm telling you about this curd. It doesn't fill up all the way. Look. So I have it on the full cup, and look, it doesn't even fill up all the way. See, it's time for a new one of these. It's time for a new one. That's it. See, that's not even full. So I'm gonna do it again, but still. Let me put some more water in there. Yeah, it's not even full. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna have to buy me a new. I'll probably buy me a new one today. I'll probably go buy me a brand new one today. Oh, I got it at the Goodwill. I got it at the Goodwill. Oh yeah, this one is neat. It's like a Hawaiian pineapple on there. And this one is neat too. I got this one at the Goodwill. Let me show you. Ah, this one is too. This one is cute too. Yep. Well, it's almost time for I like to heat up my water. I like to heat up my water in the microwave before I don't. Sometimes I boil it. Sometimes I heat it for my grits. I like my grits. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, but I don't have any vinegar. I'll try that first, and then I'll okay. So uh, I did add water. I added water. I have a whole lot of water, but it's not. It only goes so far. I had to do it twice in order for it to. Yeah. I think it's just time for a new one. Yeah, I think it's just time for a new one, y'all. Gotta add my half and half. All right, it's almost time for the view. I gotta charge up my phone. All right. Yeah, man, I didn't think about that. It probably just need to be cleaned out. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grits, grits, instant grits. I didn't feel like cooking. Just instant grits, y'all. All right, so so almost time to watch the view. I gotta charge up my phone because she dead. She is dead. She's dying. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later on. I'm hoping to get out today, but I don't know. I might be stuck in the house one more day, and I really need to get out. And the sun's not out, so I don't think the sun's coming out, and I don't think if the sun don't come out, it's gonna be frozen all day today. So we'll see. I got my coffee. Delicious. Delicious. Let me read this comment because I'm not having potatoes. I'm having grits. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Yeah. Okay. We still got a while. They're not on yet. Oh, Lord. Don't tell me I left the other piece to the damn cord. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I left this little piece right here to plug up my phone, but she about to die. She about to die. Oh, Coromo's on right now? How did I get on C3? I thought I was on The View. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it'll be on in a minute. We got about a few minutes left. 9:58. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of enjoy these grits, child. Uh-oh. Look like I see the sun coming out. It looked like it was. I don't know. We're about to see. But I need to eat these grits before they get cold. And I had some shrimp up there, but I didn't feel like cooking the shrimp. All right. It's almost time for the view. It's 9:59. All right. Here we go.
Put on ice? Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino is reportedly pulled out of Minnesota as more conservatives speak out against the killing of ICU nurse Alex Preddy.
Alex Preddy's firearm was lawfully being carried. It's lawful to carry a gun in Minnesota. He never brandished it. He didn't point it at the cops.
Nope.
Is the president's call with Governor Tim Walz a sign Trump's feeling the heat and changing course on ice in Minnesota?
There is definitely a more collaborative tone.
Then, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro on how the outrage over ICE is impacting his state, taking you inside his memoir in the moment he found offensive while being vetted to run alongside Kamala Harris, and revealing if he has an eye on the White House for 2028. And he's the Grammy, Emmy, and Tony-winning composer behind decades of
I'm not doing
Hollywood
that.
and Broadway classics. Mark Shaman is pulling the curtain back on
I'm not getting those straps on my glasses. You're not going to make me older than what I am. Okay? Have a good day, y'all. Bye.